When his daughter was just 14, Marlon found himself fighting to protect what was left of her innocence. She was being groomed and sexually exploited, and he repeatedly asked the police for help. But on one occasion, they added to her trauma.
There was no appropriate adult. They'd already strip searched her when I got to the police station. I was the appropriate adult. She was stripped with female officers, but behind a glass door, and there was male officers looking in. They said she had an e-cig. They stripped her down to a bra and knickers and then checked her. She was absolutely devastated.
And reports suggest that these cases are not isolated. Reports of a 15-year-old girl being strip-searched at school sparked days of protests back in 2020. She was wrongly accused of carrying cannabis. It prompted the Children's Commissioner to dig deeper into just how widespread the intrusive methods are used. And the figures were stark.
Strip searching is not after arrest. This is children just taken off the street, and strip searched under suspicion, and 88% are under suspicion of drugs and others of violence. So it's deeply concerning. Now it's coming down, it's come down about a third this year.
The Children's Commissioner found that a child was strip searched every 14 hours on average between January 2018 and 2023. But only a quarter of these cases resulted in arrests. And in around 45% of searches, police failed to record whether an appropriate adult was present.
I did the job for 10 years, and it would have been hundreds of strip searches that I did over those 10 years.
Lynn Frugia works as an appropriate adult supporting children in custody whose parents are not present. She knows how strip searches should be conducted.
These are children. The criminal age of responsibility in the UK is 10 years of age. That's primary school. That's not even secondary school. And to be put into that situation without somebody there to support you and make sure that things are done correctly when you don't know what the correct procedure is, I think, it's invaluable. You must have an appropriate adult present.
And the reality worsens if a child happens to be black. Their race means they are 4 times more likely to experience being stripped and searched, leaving many to feel over-policed and unprotected.
It's so humiliating. And when you don't have those reasonable grounds, and if you go into an intimate search when they're stripped naked, then and they're searching their orifices, then that is a violation. Child Q that happened in 2020 is still waiting to see if those officers are going to face justice.
The government has committed to introducing new safeguards for strip-searching children and will make the presence of an appropriate adult mandatory, whilst others argue that the measure is only ever appropriate in the most serious of cases, and even then, the child's dignity should be prioritised. Shamaan Freeman-Powell, Sky News.